Full helmet.
All right then.
What happens now? Forgive me, friend, there is much to do, but we will not forget what you have done for us.
Follow me. Sure. Sure.
It's a new day for Gilded Vale. You made the right choice, brother. We'll turn this village around. We'll send a letter to the Duke, explain how things are going to be. It's a new day for Gilded Vale. What about the Animancer in the basement? Go to the dungeon. We move along. Roderick's a demanding fellow, and I have much to do. So we're just going to ignore the fact that he's dead. Okay then.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
I go now. I think I'm supposed to go to the bridge first. I've already been here. Let's go south. And near bridge.
Brave Dalton, let's go.
Surprise attack. What the heck? Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Brave Dalton,
What's a hatchet doing in the face?
Yeah.
Don't need to do this defender stance. Blow him up. Another one. Dang. Aloth, they're already dead.
Yeah.
Yes?
What's the range on the music? Oh, please. Short. Ew, what is this? The troll. Everyone move out. Let the antelope engage first. Okay, and then everyone attack. Move in. And mark the troll. Oh, I need to be up close to stun. Move in. And stun. You're currently attacking a foe with at least one defense. Deflection, Fortitude, Reflex, or Will that is much higher accurate than the accuracy of the character attacking it. When defense is significantly above accuracy, it can be extremely difficult to score a hit and impossible to score a crit. Try to raise the attacker's accuracy or use a spell or ability that targets a different defense.
Following your lead.
Oh wow, he's actually manually reloading the musket or whatever it's called.
Following your lead.
What is this? An arquebus.
As you say.
Got him.
And looters can't be bothered to find an honest wage. Curse my luck, the woman mutters, kicking her foot into the ground and upturning a cloud of soil. As you approach, her ears twitch and she turns to greet you. Hail, traveler, she says with a half-hearted hand wave. The bridge to Defiance Bay is out. If that's where you're headed, you will need to find another route. What destroyed the bridge? The river has been rising on account of all the storms. Here, where the river narrows, the flooding did the most damage. The Orlon woman folds her arms, a scowl overtaking her face. Guess they don't make things to last around here, do they? One of the stone columns collapsed in a flash flood, taking the whole middle section of the bridge out to sea. Mudmere Bridge was the most direct route from Gilded Vale to Defiance Bay. Merchants and travelers now have to find boat passage or add days of extra travel to loop around the bay. So I started a ferry service, thinking I'd earn some coin and help others cross over to the bay. Rangoon shakes her head, her ears twitching as she speaks. And that was a bigger mistake than that time I allowed a cipher to court me. Mistake? How so? I had been attempting to turn a quick copper, but she bites her lip, her face turning flushed with anger. Just my luck. The blasted currents threw my ferry into the rocks, dashed it and my profits to pieces. Making matters worse, when I went to prowl the shore to salvage whatever shipping crates didn't sink, a pair of looters attacked me. She stomps her foot into the ground. The damned brigands had the nerve to attack. I managed to avoid harm, but now they have stolen by force all that is left of my fortune. She eyes you for a long second, her hand cupping her chin. You know, you look like you would fare better against those looters than little old me. Could I enlist your help? I will take a look. Aragon smiles wild, her ears perking up. Thank you. I'm sure those thugs have made a mess of my stock, but maybe there's something there to be saved. How do I get to Defiance Bay? Was the bridge destroyed, the best course of action would be following the river north. You'll be able to cross further upstream, so you've got a long walk ahead of you. Goodbye. I remember this quest. I didn't like it. Ooh, that's a very nice looking queue. Wow. Oh, it's just a queue that looks very nice.
Brave.
Oh, it's just the two of them. Back them.
Right.
Hello. Scattered around the soggy timbers of a ship wreckage, men and women pick through the driftwood, snatching muddy silverware, moldy clothes, chipped pottery, and anything they can spot among the detritus. All eyes turn to you as you approach. The group trade nervous stares at you until at last a woman in muddy clothes steps forward and speaks. Where are Breton and Tehran? He asks. They were just up along that path and we heard fighting. Her eyes narrow and a hand moves towards a knife on her belt as she anticipates your reply. They attacked us. It was a matter of self-defense. You killed them. You see Hanwen's eyes tear up before she buries her face in her hands. The men and women around her take a step back, eyeing you cautiously. Hanwen looks up, wiping her eyes. You speak of self-defense while we are defending ourselves from the storm. Her voice rises and her face grows flushed with emotion. The floods took our entire farm. We have nothing left, nothing. No food, no roof, and now I don't even have my cousins. She throws up her hands in despair. We don't want to fight you. We have lost enough already. Please just leave us. I came here investigating some missing cargo. We mistook your cousins for looters. He blinks in disbelief. Looting? But this is a wreck. What value does it have? The man and woman all turn to her, their faces frightened and worried. Please, we need these supplies dearly. The storm took everything from us. It is not our desire to steal, but we are destitute. Do we let these wares just sink to the river bottom? I am sorry for your misfortune. Can I help? Perhaps you could tell the merchant you found nothing beyond bits of driftwood. From her point of view, it will be as if the river washed it all away. Besides, how much copper will she really make by selling these rotten clothes and soiled wares? I will see what I can do. Thank you, she sighs, wiping sweat from her brow. You are the first turn of good fortune to come our way in a very long time. Hanwen snaps her fingers at one of her comrades and points to a pile of supplies drying in the sun. We don't have much, but take this as a token of our thanks. Oops. Bergen bounces on her feet at your approach. My helpful stranger returns. Have you managed to find anything yet? Even if all you found is driftwood, just knowing those looters got what they deserved would moisten my breeches. I picked through the wreckage but I found nothing salvageable. It must have washed away. Bergen kicks her foot into the dirt several times. I figured just as much. Well, thank you for your assistance. I suppose I need to figure out how I'll recover my investment. At last her foot stops kicking and she lets out a long sigh. Thanks for trying. If you find yourself in Defiance Bay, search out my shop. I will need all the customers I can get. When I refused to cover up their thievery, they immediately turned hostile. And I had to reload the save when that happened. I'll shoot that stealing.
Looks like Andra's gushing enough for both moons.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Roll of Noletos minor missiles. Squirrels hop from branch to branch. What's up here?
I'll see what I can find. Looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
That's not good. So many shadows. Attack.
Craved out beyond
Oh, why are there so many shadows? Astral missiles, or whatever they're called. What is this? Arcane assault. Cool.
what?
See. And knock them down. Oh, my animal companion is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I shall be discreet.
There we go.
Huh?
Even my antelope sneaking.
And what does the flame reveal?
This trapdoor has been battered by the elements. Tugging on the rusted handle only produces a heavy rattling. And then double arcane assault. Not, not, don't engage yet. Put them down.
Yeah.
Craved out beyond belief.
What's immune? What the heck? I don't understand.
Huh?
Well, that's that then.
Following your lead.
Well,
Craved out. Following your lead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Leave our
Which
village!
is
We've
not
done
very-
nothing to you!
Yeah.
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bones and arms are smeared with paint. You can't do this. He shakes his head, spitting the words at you. Listen.
This is our village! Our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all! Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickening smoke. Flames overtake the vision as you back away. What's that difference? How do I check the encyclopedia? Fortitude, reflection, reflex. Well, that's low fortitude. Oh, this is accuracy versus deflection. I don't understand. But
Hey.
okay. A weapon. Oh, it's a fine poleaxe.
Huh?
What? You can trust me. Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Run.
Brave thou Thilon Fili.
Okay, that's one down.
Sure. Let's go.
With your weapon.
Hey,
Oh, my antelope's not doing anything. Fuck.
Brave thou Thilon Fili.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
The hedges grow in shaggy heaps dot through with weeds and tall grass. Only weeds grow in this dusty patch.
Brave.
Oh, run. Save him.
Got him.
Oh, they're dazed. Nice. Dazed. Used. Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's go.
Brave Dalfilat Fili.
So that takes care of that. I believe I have cleared this map. Inside.
Let's see what lies this way.
Sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air. Something, something, something. Rats skitter among the broken stairs. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Let's leave then. Let's enter this very important looking building. The Old Watcher.
Clearly of Adiran make. They like their archways.
Oh no, enemies.
Nice and slow.
Let's ignore them for now. Oh gosh, I've been spotted. Battle formations.
Brave. Dalfilat.
What?
That's a lot of damage. They're killed. momentum.
Right.
As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble, its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. As you approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Caed, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
Who's that speaking?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm afraid my manners have been slipping. I haven't had much opportunity for introductions lately. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Meerwald.
Tell me more about Meerwald.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins, one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
I don't understand.
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Any idea where I can find Meerwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Farewell.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Random door open. Not ominous at all, I don't think. Fine. Even if it's nothing, it's mine. I should give you a weapon.
Yeah.
Laying low.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas. Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father. Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them. That's why you'll be a soldier one day, to protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Let's see what lies this way. Crave, if thou feel our fear, leave. If thou feel our fear, leave. Crave, if thou feel our fear, leave. Following your lead. Stand! Still! Praise thou
Fight it! New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad. There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch. The instructions come from Admeth Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
A ghostly sigh forms a mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
What difference does it make? Skeleton. That's horrible. Another skeleton. Also horrible.
I'll have it in no time.
We'll take those farmers by
The work of a
surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now. Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
For real? You may not like them, but they are still our elders for now. A dead gray tooth appears from between his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Rio, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fails you tonight. He laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
He reaches toward your cheek but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Merowald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once, he stops shaking. a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Please, there is something wrong with me. I need Merwald's help.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
The old man turns his body away and has another muttered, sputtering argument, facing the wall. When he turns back towards you, he has taken a confident stance, and his chest is puffed out like a soldier's. A new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald? Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect?
I was told I am a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that, once you two are finished, of course.
A window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it, speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, in empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I. The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged. It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
Oh, those spirits, they live on through him.
Little I knew.
I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No, no! Forgive me! Forgive me!
Merwald staggers backward, staring off at some imagined phantom. He covers his mouth with his hand, his breaths convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted.
No, 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 no.
You seem to have
Forgive me! Forgive me!
lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Alok's eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You mean you remember your past lives?
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Mayor Wald has lost control. Mayor Wald's body no more.
The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Mayor Wald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Mayor Wald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives?
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Mayor Wald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier. Soldier and marauder. How could they know?
How do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder. Soldier and marauder and Mayorwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
War of Tree. Oh, of course, the Broken Stone War. And the War of Black Trees. This was in the early period of Adrian colonization, fighting between the Deerwood colonists and the native clan Athens, you see. But that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Marigold's voice becomes raspy, and he is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Oh, yikes. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, and better that than to live in weakness. Take your time, it's over now. It was long ago. Continue when you're ready.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
A baby conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
And that was his mother I met in the keep. He told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
He looks off to the side as if someone else standing nearby. Burning his own, and why not, if they had been wicked and earned their punishment? He is weak of mind and soul. To see him cower before the flame, that should give you the measure of him. Marigold's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know.
How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories. Stuck in time. Mindless, cruel, never far.
I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere, since I became a watcher.
Oh, no, 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 no. You too. You too.
Uh-oh. All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
Oh, darn it. What an inevitable... What an inevitable madness. That can't be right. Anna folds his arms. There's always an answer to be found, if you look hard enough. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile the Watcher's mind. So real his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
His face trembles involuntarily. There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No, always there, always remembered. Can't forget, can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead, books of burden, queens that were. Known to me are they, the leaden key.
The leaden key. It seems we share an enemy, Blazechar. Assassins and Watcher Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets, secrets, and deceptions, and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
If the leaden key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
You know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go so I can search for this man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Hold! I knew your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
Take it easy. I'm not going to betray anyone.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Oh no, no, no. I don't want to fight this guy. Run. Attack.
Crave thou Elon. Athili.
Oh gosh, run.
Worthy.
Leave. Oh gosh, I have to kill him. Oh gosh, beetles. Why is this happening? I know those beetles. Oh gosh, everyone is dying. Oh, is the beetle attacking the boss? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yo. Knock this guy down. I don't want to discuss it. Discuss what? I'm dead. There is a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Marigold's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There is something unique about this soul in this place. A bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you, as though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Blaze Char was granted Speaker to the Restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive. Its frayed ends writhing like tide pool anemones, and you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. Sever the rope, allowing Marigold to pass from the world. Strand by strand, the connections fly apart like the overstretched strings of some ethereal instrument. With the tearing of the final string, the rope becomes liquid and dissolves from your awareness. Marigold's soul hovers near you, a vortex of strife and discord, but there is something else there beneath it, something like relief. The soul passes through one of the walls and is gone. Dang, that was brutal. Oh, that's that.
Hey,
My deer scratches his head and smirks. Well, I guess talking to a crazy watcher is better than talking to no watcher at all. I failed this quest. Of course I did.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Why? Why is it always giant spiders? Oh gosh, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's a giant spider.
Hey.
Attack the giant spider.
Yes?
Am I in melee mode? What is this? Speaker to the restless. The watcher speaks directly to the souls of his or her enemies, filling them with dread of what awaits them in the wheel. Frightened. Barge in. Are you kidding me? So upset right now. Bruised ribs. I like ribs. Looters. What the heck? What are they doing here?
Grave.
I might actually die here.
If thou fe- Lord,
Knock this guy down. Oh shoot, he's dead.
Hey.
Oh shoot.
How may I help? How may I help?
Occupy that guy.
I should have been there all along.
Keep attacking.
Adair has fallen!
Yeah,
Okay, everyone's fine, I think.
Poor Mayorwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
I don't think knowledge was the problem. He said that if I could find out what caused this, it might help me. That is true, and there is no such thing, in my experience, as too much knowledge. Anna smiles. We'll find your answers, and mine, I hope.
huh?
Make no sense listening to that old bam pot.
Not now.
Oh, is Aloth and awakened them as well?
I felt Mayorwald's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Mayorwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
Marigold said that I must go to the City of Defiance in search of the Queen. Energy seems all at once to drain from the air. I see. If it's Defiance Bay you seek, I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Marigold never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before his mind became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but the master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. What does being the master of Caed Noir entail? Why, there are so many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen, provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you must contend with threats to the keep. And then there are other things. Was there anything else, my lord? What did you mean by risks? Marivold's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather, far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place. For what spirits still linger in the endless paths oft speak of a master below. Every effort to settle here has failed. From the time of our Adrian colonists onward, beasts rise from the endless paths until the new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below, this master, does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen, from time to time, intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Caed Noir a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless paths, that, my friend, is where I must go, where we must go, if you will go with me, whatever devils lie wait beneath. Think to what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Adrian? What are the endless paths? The endless paths of Odd Noir. That is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. We were warned by the Glanfathans that this site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Anguithian named Audnoir, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels in with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasure. Promise of Anguithan's relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their deaths, I fear. Who is this master below? I cannot say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man who is said to have been the architect of the endless paths, the Anguithian tyrant, Audnoir. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years or more, but what is left is impressive. Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen, while below, the hand of the great statue Odd Noir constructed. Perhaps it is a statue of Odd Noir himself? But am I not the master of Caed Noir? Of course you are. The keep would have no other, but the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely entwined. If the master below is not dwelt with, there will always be a threat to the keep from within. I know it is much to take in, but if you would remain, if you would be lord of this place, then I can only advise you to seek out this foe before it destroys you. I have other questions. Yes, how can I help? How do I repair the barbican? Rarewood set aside materials for the barbican, and they are still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we will need coin for supplies and labor. Time to find this queen in the City of Defiance. You must know, this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Mequins of Adir haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Wedica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You need only tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Merwold kept the ledger, as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look, if you wish. Let me see what repairs I can make. Then we'll get underway at once. The steward's voice belies a giddy excitement. No, my lord, that this is but the first and least of a great many undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun, as they did under Merwold's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me, if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. What is this? Upgrade. The Eastern Barbican. The Eastern Barbican gate passage to the Wood End Plains, cross worlds, between Caed Noir, Deerford, and Defiance Bay. I have no idea what this lock means. Upgrades to your stronghold cost money and take time to complete. Each upgrade can add security or prestige. Oh, security to the stronghold, or add additional functionality like resting bonuses, periodic free crafting ingredients, or new stories. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? I have no idea. Events occur at the stronghold as time elapses. The higher your stronghold's prestige, the more positive the events tend to be. However, a high security is also important, as it can help prevent theft and kidnappings. Adventures and are opportunities for your well, adventures are opportunities for your companions and adventurers to adventures are opportunities for your companions and adventurers to earn experience while they aren't in the party. Visitors can affect security and prestige of the stronghold while they are present. Some events even offer rare items for sale during limited periods of time. Hirelings help defend your stronghold from expensive collateral damage in the unfortunate event of an attack. They cost money to maintain, but their cost usually offsets the potential for damage. Hirelings also contribute to the security and prestige of the stronghold, sometimes negatively.
Yeah.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Mayor Wald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Caed the Younger read her father's will.
I wish I could have gone closer to him. He was far gone, but don't worry. Past is there, that we might learn from it. I'm sure we'll find more answers in Defiance Bay.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
I don't want to. I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Breaches, Scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Said nothing.
I think I should just camp. What the heck is this?
I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
What's on your mind?
Just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
What's this really about?
Checking in on you. That's all. The rest. Looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow. That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him.
Nah, well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
What was it?
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden. About how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewind. Been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. He was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Caed, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Just 'cause I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers. I should be starting with records. So why don't you? Adair thinks a moment, his lips twisted to one side. Then he raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive in the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Cool. Olaf seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath whisk through his teeth.
Pull you.
Are you alright?
Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately. If all is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think.
Bay holds the answers we need.
I want to discuss something else. That's all.
Huh?
It is good to see you here. I can feel a change in the air already. There is much to do. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is the state of the keep? Where to begin? Let's see. Here. The Bright Hollow restoration is already in progress. Oh, that's a lot of upgrades. That's pretty cool. I never got to explore what's up here. Absolutely nothing. Okay, these guys are no longer main. That's good, that's good. I don't like it when my characters are main. Reducing accuracy but increasing fire rate and reload time. This seems really good. I like it. One per counter. Into the fray, guardian stance. Yeah, let's make this guy a tank. Hmm. I wonder what other characters' mechanics are. 3, 1. So Alof already has the highest mechanics, so I want to improve on that. Fireball. I want a fireball. Let's get this guy to do as much damage as possible. There's so many those. Which one I want? Oh wow, this seems really good. I wonder if Urans have anything like that. Oh, he just unlocks a bunch of a bunch of spells, huh? Oh, there's just too many spells that I want. Why is your lure score so high? It seems really good. Except this guy would never would be in the back lines leading his arquebust, whatever it's called. This just seems pretty useful, huh? Get food.
Yes? Yes, my friend? Following your lead.
that's all for this stream. Thank you all for watching.